I see you looking at me in the camera. You're feeling disappointed. Your mama or your father or your big brother or your big sister or your husband or your wife or one of your godparents, your mentor, somebody made a promise to you and didn't fulfill that promise. And I'm here to show you how to overcome disappointment. And not just show you how, but I'm also going to explain what to do and why. First thing, put your trust in God, not in man. You have to understand is this. We are imperfect beings. And no, that's not an excuse for our behavior. It's not an excuse for thievery or lies or deceit. It's not an excuse for that. But what you have to understand is this. And once you understand this, you will get a better understanding of why I'm telling you this. Man, as in humans, humankind. When I say man, humankind, man, women, humankind will fail you. And it's not only because we're imperfect, but also because we have our ways, we have our feelings, we have our thoughts, we have things we want to do, we have things that we do not want to do. So sometimes we end up committing to things, saying yes to people to appease them or please them. But when it comes time to the execution and following through, we are not following through. Because a lot of times we don't have the intentions on doing it. So I need you to clearly understand that. Put your trust in God, and these people that have disappointed you, they never had intentions of following through on the promise to begin with. And this is what I want you to understand. Somebody making a promise to you doesn't mean that it's going to get done. If somebody's got to make a promise to you, saying I promise, swear to God, or that type of nonsense, that's a sign of a person that's not fully truthful or committed. And I'm going to tell you why. Anybody that's honest and truthful and committed, they're not going to swear to God or say I promise. Now mind you, some people say things, some people that are honest and do follow through with the promises, that might slip out of their mouth, but they are subconsciously unaware of what they're doing and what they're saying, like swear to God or I promise. That's a form of begging too when you say I promise. So listen out for their words. The next time somebody promises you something, proceed with caution. Don't build up your hopes, right? Never build up your hopes in hopes of somebody else doing something for you. Always plan ahead, right? Always make sure that you have something planned to do in the event things don't work out in the original plan of what you wanted to do. And another reason why, and a way I want to explain to you how you could get over disappointment, is not to rely on nobody. Now, if it's a child, it's a different thing. But as children, they never forget things. And by all rights, if you make a promise to your son or daughter, or your godchild, or your mentee, the person you're mentoring, and you don't follow through, that child can hold that against you, and the child has the right to, because you lied to that child will never forget. But this is what you got to understand. What goes around comes around. So that same person that disappointed you, that lied to you and cheated you and decided to deceive you, that's going to come back to them in different areas of their life. And things will pop up in their life for lying and deceiving you So that's what I want you to understand. Put your trust in God, not in man. Don't expect anybody else to do anything for you. Do it yourself and make other plans. Even when you make plans with people, make other plans. Should them plans fall through, you have other plans. That's important. And put your trust in God. And people are imperfect beings. Remember that. And also remember what I said, which is key. What goes around comes around. So what you do comes right back to you. So I understand the anger and the hurt you may feel when somebody disappoints you. But rest assured, God is watching over everything. God understands your hurt and your pain. And guess what? The person that put you through that, they're going to have to face the repercussions of their actions. And it doesn't have to happen. It does not have to happen indirectly to them the same way they done it to you. They could end up getting cheated financially or in their relationship, because that's how the law of nature works. What you do to you comes back to you. So do not be overwhelmed. Do not be worried. Don't allow the stresses of life and disappointments of life to confuse you, or to disappoint you, or to break your spirit. And just understand, if it's anything you take away from this video, I want you to understand, people are imperfect, people are born to fail you. Put your trust in God and make plans for yourself. Start planning things around what you want to do. Start prioritizing yourself and stop depending on the other person. Now, if you're in a relationship, if you're husband and a wife, or husband and a wife relationship, whatever type of relationship if you're in, and your partner, or aka your spouse, disappoints you, it's time for you to have a conversation with that spouse. If they're lying and deceiving you and cheating you, it's time to have a conversation to see which way both of you could go. Maybe it's better for you to work it out, or better for you to part ways, rather than keep on going through the pain and the suffering of the lies and the deceit and the disappointment. So the main thing you want to do is come to a conclusion, and don't build your hopes up around other people. Have faith in yourself and your ability, and plan things that you want to do. Do things that make you happy. Always do things that make you happy. Stay blessed. Stay encouraged always. And God is always with you. Through thick and thin, no matter what you go through, God's always watching you.